What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, delarose.com. That's DELARROZ.com. If you're a fan of great stuff like sci-fi, action, adventure, you should pick up my AI Wars comic on Amazon today, which is available for a low price of $2.99 on Kindle if you want to check it out, or about $7 if you want a paperback. Pretty awesome stuff. Now, I hope Amazon will pick this up as a property at some point. It'd make a great miniseries or TV show, just saying, but I won't hold my breath here. The news of the day is that Amazon is buying MGM Studios for $8.45 billion. This has been a crazy year where these companies have just gone absolutely haywire and trying to acquire new properties for their little content services. You saw Paramount Plus come out of CBS All Access and Paramount something else. Oh my gosh. With their merger, you saw a recent deal with Warner Brothers and Discovery merging. And of course, Disney is gobbling up every property under the sun like they always do. So this is kind of an interesting one because MGM Studios has been really quiet over the last several years. And if you followed along before kind of all the social justice mess that's come out of all these companies, MGM has been struggling for years. They canceled a lot of their projects, winded almost everything down, and just kind of sat on their IPs for a long time. Their notable ones really are, of course, James Bond and Stargate, which is the one I'm excited about. So I was a big fan of Stargate in the late 90s, early 2000s. SG-1 really set the bar for a science fiction TV show, which was fun, had good plot, good characters, and yet was not as dark and edgy as all the other stuff that was coming out at the time. I really enjoyed the feel of that, and I loved it all the way through, even when they brought in Ben Browder from Farscape to kind of replace MacGyver, since he was kind of done with the show, I think, after season 8. It still maintained that pretty good feel, and it was awesome having him in there, and the other gal from Farscape also. I was pretty thrilled. And they were starting to make these, like, straight-to-DVD movies at the time, a little ahead of its time, because if these were done in the streaming era, you could have seen a nice succession of these and had a lot of fun with them. Unfortunately, MGM shut everything down because they were having financial problems, even though Stargate was a very popular franchise. And, there were a couple missteps, too. I think Atlantis wasn't as good as it should have been. And Stargate Universe really didn't have the feel of the other two shows, so it was kind of odd. I did like the setup, though, I'm not going to lie. But that's something that died real fast and is a story for another time. But what I would hope Amazon would do here is revitalize this property. I mean, Amazon's been pretty good with their sci-fi so far. I know The Expanse is really well done. I'm not a huge fan of The Expanse just because of the way the authors of those books have treated me personally. But I can't deny that Amazon's done a really good job with them and done a really good job with several of their TV shows. So I would look forward to that, and that is what I would want to come out of this more than anything else. If we can get a new Stargate revitalization, it would be sweet. You can actually do a Stargate SG-1 The Next Generation at this point, and it would kind of work out. You're about 20 years later, and I'm sure there's wonderful gates to explore and worlds to explore and all that, even still. And so you can come in and create a pretty exciting cast of characters with that. And I think I would really be all for that personally. So Amazon, please do that for me. And that's it. That's all I really care about out of this. I just want Stargate SG-1 to come back. And I hope you guys do too. Gosh, that was so fun. I miss the days of good TV shows. Let me know what you think. Are there other properties you would really love to see Amazon messing with on their Prime streaming service from MGM? And do you think that Stargate revitalization is something that could happen in this day and age? I'd love to hear from you. Leave that comment, hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.